Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're here. I just had to skip past that little cutscene thing. Oh wow. It's loading. This is this.
Today is unequivocally the worst.
What is
Wait,
Nagi?
it's you. Come to add insult to injury, have you?
What? No.
Well, this time I come prepared. You shall pay for my misery!
Ah!
Day 3.
Ah! Why are you yelling? 'Cause you were? Anyway, here we are. What was that? Yep, just you and me. Another vision, just like before. Wonder what today's mission will be. Maybe it was a dream. That's your cue? Does that mean I was sleeping just now? Earth to Rindo. Yeah. You good? You spaced out on me there. No, I didn't. So, any word on the mission? See? You're a grade A astronaut. Anyway, Space Case, I haven't heard anything yet.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there may be a volume change.
Find the scattered letters and make them whole. The door shall open to those who seek it. So, finding these letters will lead us to the target? Guess so. Doesn't sound too bad. Say, buddy. What? Do you remember that stuff Shoki told us yesterday? Kinda.
It's like this. Word around town is another player's joined the game. Sounds like they're a real wild one. But beggars like you can't exactly afford to be choosers.
Like I said, it's just you and me, and Mr. Minami, sort of. But Kanon had a whole army marching behind her. Fair. Which is why we ought to expand our ranks. You know, strategy. Right, strategy. Speaking of Mr. Minami, it is safe to assume he's coming back, right? Wouldn't pass up a chance to observe an irregular prime.
Mr. Minami!
Count me in. Mr. Minami, my Mina man!
Minami!
Speaking of irregular.
Listen up, Zeptograms. Forget about today's mission.
You sure about that?
Of course. Sure, we pass up earning a few points now, but we can make up for our losses if we pick up a new player today.
Sounds like we're on the same page. Strategy. Right, cool. Like, do we need another teammate? Especially if they really are a wild one. What if they just end up dragging us further down? Can't really get any further down than last place, dude. Plus, I'd rather have an extra weirdo around to be a player down. Minamimoto's practically 10 players in one. My multiplicative property may be impressive compared to standard integers. But the Ruin Bringers don't play by the rules of rational numbers. Are these Ruin Bringers really all that tough? Let's just say they're an aggregate function of a higher order. And since you're not interested in getting on their level, I'm done here. No, wait! Come on, Rin, dude. Let's go look into this new player. Gonna scan the city! There he goes. No idea what he's getting us into.
Recruit the new player. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to track down Nagi. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. And this song was the one at the end of the April trailer. Oh wow, this is crazy. Oh. Oh my gosh, today's our last chance to snag that special pin. The one Hachiko Cafe is offering with that promotional menu.
Aww.
Yep, we'd better go line up now. They're only available while supplies last. Oh, good call. Let's hurry over to Q-Front then.
Ringo.
I wonder if they're trying to get their hands on a player pin. Who's trying to what? Those girls. They said something about getting themselves a special pin. Smells like a clue. A clue that could lead us to a new player. A bit of a stretch, don't you think?
Hey there.
Already after that new player? Who knew you two were such go-getters?
Hey.
Hey, Shoki! Let me guess. You're hoping to get lucky and just bump into them wandering around the city? Actually, we've got a plan. We do? News to me. You know what? I'll throw you guys a bone. I actually saw them on Center Street just now. For real? And how do we know you're not trying to trick us? Wow, someone's got a short memory. Who was it that tipped you off about this player in the first place? You. Nice to see one of your brains is still semi-functional. Frankly, I don't care whose team they join. I just want something fun to watch. Although at this point, somebody else might have already recruited them. Oh man, I sure hope not. Really? You hope not? Are you even trying to win? Like, you do realize that being stuck in dead last literally makes you two the biggest losers. Ugh. Anywho, this girl's got a busy day ahead of her.
Later, loser.
Later, losers. How does she always manage to be so damn annoying? Call it a gift. Either way, it's not like we got any other leads. Why don't we try taking her advice? Come on, let's head to Center Street. Fine, I guess. Hey, Ren dude. I've been thinking. Are we supposed to buy clothes when no one in the RG can see us? Oh, good point. Starting to feel like we're majorly screwed right now. Kai! Why the long face, chums? Whoa, hey there, Kai. It occurred to me that I forgot to explain how bartering works in the UG. See this sticker posted here? Reaper decal! Oh yeah, look at that! Never would have even noticed it. Any retailer that sports this sticker serves players and RG folks alike. Splendid, wouldn't you agree, monkey face? Sure would, this makes our lives way easier. Happy to hear. Oh, he's so cute! And now I shall take my leave. Good luck, boys. That was nice of him. Still can't get a read on that guy. Same, despite how much reading he makes us do. But hey, at least now we can shop till we drop. Let's head over to Jolly back up. Yeah! Alright, I have to see this.
Welcome.
Okay, so that is not Shiki. Miki Sayonji. I've been very curious about the Gasonero band in general because a lot of people have been saying, oh yeah, Shiki should be the one that runs the shop. Oh, and you can see Shoga's hoodie in the background, that's so cool! Where are we going? Tippy Toes Hall. Oh, it's crazy seeing this in 3D. That line was wild. Think they'll run out of pins? I hope they at least bought one. I hope they bought at least one for every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Gonna need to look real hard to find that player. Let's hope we just can find them.
Oh.
Wonder if all these folks are in line for that pin. Oh, according to that sign, they probably are. Man, there's gotta be like 1,000 people here. Oh, waiting to get, what does that say? Elegant pin? Strategy pin? You heard of this thing before? Nope, but it must be pretty popular. More importantly, any sign of that new player? Oh, right. Totally forgot why we were here. Let's look for him, dude. Wait, oh no, I messed up, I thought. Oh no, it's these girls again. Oh, just in time. Any later and we would have missed out.
Yep.
Seriously, good thing we lined up at that cafe when we did. I know, right? Our minds. Oh, sounds like they ran out of pins. Oh my goodness. What if that player ended up getting their hands on one? Did you hear something? Yeah, and it's getting louder. What is it? Who's there? I failed to see how my luck could get any worse. Here it is. Ah! We collided, but how is this possible? Wait, it's you. Dude, you don't think she's... come to add insult to injury, have you? What? No. Well, this time I come prepared. You shall pay for my misery! Bah! Let's freaking go! Go where? Oh my goodness, yeah, this is the start of...
Here I go again, getting all worked up and strolling into the mind of a stranger.
What does that even mean?
Today is unequivocally the worst.
This is why I didn't want to get involved.
For the record, I didn't ask for this either.
Huh? Am I hearing things? I already have enough on my plate keeping an eye on that Minamoto guy. I really don't need any more loose cannons in my life.
Your words wound too harshly. I've done nothing to you. Until now. Now you shall know punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea.
Speaking of which, who would dare deny anyone the delights of elegant strategy? Only a degenerate ape, that's who!
This whole mess is Fred's fault anyway, and Minamoto is only around to cause trouble.
And then you have the nerve to blame everyone but yourself!
No! I was against this from the beginning. Even if everything goes south, it won't be my fault.
Enough! I've grown weary of your moaning. This whole Reaper's game is most detestable. I give it a negative 200 out of 10. My worst ever review. So edgy. Tis I, Nagi the Edgelord. And now my edgy wrath.
What? My head. I can barely think straight. Everything is fading. Am I dying? No. Come on. Not like this. Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before. Can I make sure it doesn't? Think, Rindo, think. What did she keep talking about? Something like elegant strategy. What if I can get her that pin?
Here we go. Oh my goodness. We're here. Replaying with Rindo. Rindo can travel through time to revisit previous points in the recent past. The actions you take and information you learn will affect the time frames to which you can return. Keep in mind that certain areas may be off limits when you roll back the clock. Oh! Okay, that's interesting, because we're gonna have to learn different things. Oh. Oh, so we have to go through different conversations? That's... Ooh. This is...
Dang.
Haven't I heard this before? Wait, I have heard this before. I must have gone back in time, but how?
Listen.
Not so fast, Fred. What's up? Why don't we buy one of those pins? For ourselves? Hear me out. There's something fishy about that pin, right? Just saying it wouldn't hurt look into it. And who knows, we might even bump into that new player while we're there. That's actually a really good point. Let's get going. Well, that was easier than I thought. I just really hope I'm on the right track. Ugh, this whole time travel thing is making my head hurt. I'm on for a stupid pin too. I mean, what the hell's an elegant strategy anyway? Actually, what is it anyway? Let's see. Looks like it started off as a mobile game. Its charming cast of characters captured the hearts of players worldwide. So it's basically some flashy dating sim. The franchise has experience to include animated adaptations, novelizations, live-action films. Fans see ES's growing fame as a double-edged sword thrilled through though they are with its acclaim. They lament the shortage of ES merch due to increased demand. So getting our hands on that pin is gonna be tough. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to turn back time. If I don't take advantage of this opportunity, then things will just end up the same as before. I may not know what I'm doing, but I've got to do something. One way or another, that pin's gonna be ours. Oh, okay. Hold on. Is it? Oh, so when you're replaying it looks slightly different? This is a different feel to before and the colours are different. So, is this the line for that exclusive pin? Oh, must be. Sign says this is where you hand in your voucher. This is it. Elegant strategy. Oh, man. Looks like we're out of luck. Wait, seriously? 100% saying they're handing out vouchers at Hachiko Cafe. Wait, isn't that promo video we were talking about before? Yeah, there was so much buzz its props sold out. You're right, we're too late. Ugh, man, what a bummer. It's more than a bummer. I have to get my hands on that voucher. Maybe I can turn back time to when we arrived at the crossing? Change your fate. Press the Y button when the replay icon appears on the screen to activate Windows so I can change the time frames. Once you're sure you've altered the past enough to write the future, select change our fate to create a new timeline. Alright.
Yeah.
Curses. You're quite formidable for a bunch of floatsome. Come, comrades, we must retreat. Any struggles will get swept downstream. Fingers crossed this means we'll be able to get our hands on that voucher now. Hey boys, what can I do for you? Hi, are you still serving the promotional menu? The one that comes with the voucher. Ha, you two lucked out. We're down to our last one. No way! Can you believe it, buddy? Funnily enough, yeah, I can. So you want to share something, or should we order separately? Either's fine by me. How about we share then? I'll throw an extra plate.
Give me a break.
You're using that one? Alright. Now we've got our voucher, now we just need to head over to Tippy Toes Hall. Yeah, we got the voucher! Alright. There he is! This is it. Finally got the pin. This is the pin we're after? I think so. Does it seem special to you? Nope, I'm pretty sure this is the one we need. But I'm pretty sure this is the one we need. Well, you did say you were in the zone earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and trust you're right. You won't regret it. All that's left to do is head back to where I left off. Wait. Oh! Yeah! We got the pin that girl was looking for. Change our fate. There she is again! Did you hear something? Rindo's just not phased this time. What? I mean, it can't be bad if you've got one of these. This is Jump Over Yourself! Yes! I tried not to spoil the sound. I don't know whether I mentioned earlier, I'm not actually sure, but I tried not to spoil the soundtrack for myself. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to hear the music. And this remix already sounds good. But that... could it be? It's a limited edition elegant strategy pin! You would truly bestow such an incredible gift upon such a plebeian wretch like me? Yeah. Oh, thank you, 1,000 times were you sent from the heavens. Come to think of it, who are you? I did it. I changed the future. Can someone fill me in here? Since you gave this girl that pin, I'm guessing that means she's the new player we've been looking for? Yeah, well, probably.
Whoa.
Gotta say, this is blowing my mind. But to whom may I offer my thanks for this boon? Oh, jeez, where are the manners? The name's Tosai Furusara, but my friends called me Fred. The thing about that pin is... forgive me, but did I ask? Oh, sorry. Got any ideas, Rindo? Clean up your own mess. Lord Rindo, is it?
Well met.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Nagi Isui! Yes, I did get spoiled her last name. Look at her, Nagi Isui! My girl! You may call me Nagi. No name puns, no silliness. Just Nagi. Who doesn't love name puns? Oh, thank you once again for providing me with the pet of my dreams. Don't sweat it, really. I shall do my utmost to repay this debt someday, kind sir. Seriously, don't worry about it. It was all pleasure. I don't believe I was speaking to you. Whoops, strike two. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sensing some friction here. There's a normal deviate as far as psych users go. You fit right in with these zeptograms. So she's the player we've been searching for. For once, you were barking up the right tree.
Hey!
Look, there's that pin-pinching girl.
What?
Hey, it's the guys from the cafe. They must have been hunting her down this whole time. No need to calculate when it's our time to take out the trash. Wait, we're not actually gonna fight them, are we? There's a sum of angles and a rhombus 360. I'll factorize these fools in 1 millisecond flat. Guess that answers your question, eh, buddy? Here goes nothing.
We won. Whew, got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a zeptogram.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my nah girl holding up?
Did I hear a name pun?
Whoops. Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines? Does she even know how to fight? A girl plus her pin equals X. The question is, what site does X represent?
Ortomonami in Dreamy 3D.
What?
What?
Maybe now's not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
Poppy flows like a devilishly handsome gust of wind.
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
So you might rob me of my prized possessions?
We won't. Pinky promise.
Can I take him at his word?
Fred's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I've got this exclusive pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25 soundtracks and the Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and the stop for sale pin I won in the contest. And here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
It's just a bunch of merch. Oh, wow. I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there, partner. I thought the plan was to add her to the team.
Dude, did you see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's
worthless.
not her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, what have we got to lose by at least giving her a shot? Mr. Minami said she can use sights, just like us.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far.
If Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, "We need to bigify our numbers because math, kid."
Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we meet.
long has it been since I had someone with whom I could actually converse?
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those reapers accosted me, that is. Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up. You can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rin Dude? Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, today's results are in. Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the target, while the Ruin Bringers maintained their lead. And we earned next to nothing. But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy. I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other teams if they all outnumber us? Okay, fair. That's my guy! Nagi, I've got a favor to ask.
You needn't bother.
And
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light. Defying his teachings will do me little good.
Right, gotcha. So anyway, just hear me out.
I'm listening, but I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure, whatever you say. So, would you, my good friend Nagi, be willing to join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did, loud and clear. And so did Rendo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right? Sure.
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rin Dude? I mean, I guess.
This changes things. Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend. We are indebted, and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him. Should he require aid, we must needs oblige. But more importantly, we must needs seize the chance to gaze upon him again. We accept the young master's offer.
Technically speaking, I think I was the one who made the offer. But hey, looks like we found ourselves a new teammate, buddy! Nasty Nagi and the Wicked Twisters are gonna dominate! Woohoo! Yeah, I sure hope so. Especially since now we're stuck with her. I mean, we barely know her. Was letting her join the right decision? Those birds. Probably nothing.
So, the third has joined their ranks. It won't be long until another follows suit. I wonder who that is. If Fortune Bros' predictions any of them to go by. But you ain't had much luck verifying that, have you? No, I'll try again tomorrow. Just curious, seeing as none of them are quite like him. Think he could be the fourth? Frankly, I don't think about him at all. Not anymore. That's our fearless leader. Always got the zinger at the ready. I've got my eye on another disc anyway. One by one, the pieces take their place on the grid. The game's about to get interesting. Deep dive chapter end. Day 4. Man, we've not got. I guess we've not got long left in this week.
So, we made it to day 4. Yep, we sure did.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reapers game goes for 7 days. Full week. And today marks day 4. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
Ouch, that was frosty. So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper, who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
Relatable.
Was not my only misfortune either. There I was, menu research, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I had even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm? Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Nope, not that I'm aware of. She's older than us?
Based upon your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I suspected. But let that not encumber our interactions. For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra. a wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tomonami.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
Doesn't he look exactly like Minamimoto?
I see you too have noticed the striking similarities between them. What I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning?
Hopefully sooner rather than later. I know Kanan thinks we can use the help, but is this girl really gonna do much for us? The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone. This sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down to last place, but I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does. Looks like we got a message.
Yo! Hi there. What's going on, Wicked Twisters?
You're that guy.
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember?
No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro. I like it so much, I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy. And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points free of charge.
Just like that?
Why not? Your frontier discs. You got nothing but potential. Oh, and that goes for you too, little girl, bro.
Much obliged.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here?
Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top. So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, huh?
What do you think, Lin, dude?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last! Think about it! The week's already half over, and right now you're getting swept. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers, who knows? You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way to go.
No venture, no gains, bro.
Sure, but who says you can just give us points like that?
Us. What of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game?
You get to do whatever you want?
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
So, you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
I ain't saying it, just strongly flying it. So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
Bada boo! So, I've got this buddy, the OG. Upstanding guy, the OG of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up with. Well, your move, White.
Broombringer trash, fresh from the heat.
Hey, Lamina man! We were just talking about you.
So, apparently Suzukichi has a different game for us to play. He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding? Guess I'll just have to wait and see.
I believe we have found a Reaper. Oh no, never mind, he is not a Reaper. Oh jeez. Is this our guy, Ryoji's little helper? Something about him definitely feels off. Let's see what's on his mind. Man, I've had it up to here with Ryoji. I know I should just turn off my brain and ask to do whatever he asks. But this is ridiculous. What are these puzzles even for, and why do I have to be the one to set them up? Plus, it wouldn't kill him to show a little appreciation every once in a while. Ugh, just thinking about it pisses me off. That diatribe left little room for doubt. I am certain this is him. Yeesh, bit of a downer, isn't he? Like, lighten up, dude. It's only a job. I think it's gonna take a little more than chill out. The air about him indicates something evil is at work within. What? I have entered the minds of many others. including some similar to this individual. Something sinister resides inside. Something sinister? It is not dissimilar to the noise. Hang on. Could this be the noise problem Suzukichi was talking about? Oh dang, maybe. But is that something we can help with? Considering what Nagi did in my mind yesterday, and the fact she can hold her own against the noise. What if we had Nagi use her powers? If she can get into his mind, maybe she can erase the noise that's taken root. Ah, intriguing. And would I be doing this alone? Not if you sync up first. Minamoto. Balance the equations of your bodies and minds, and your power will increase exponentially. Lord Tamami. Your points of view might even converge. Which means, what? That you as eptograms have a chance to create a multiplicative function. Otherwise, you're stuck playing with those third-rate Reapers, and who knows what that would entail. Now there's a variable I'd love to solve for. I don't know how to make a multiple func town or whatever, so maybe we should just get back to the mission. I don't know. I guess we can try syncing up. Is it? Hey Nagi, how do you get into people's minds? Well, first I perform an initial observation of my intended target. So you scan them. Then a portal into their mind appears before me. I never had that happen. At which point I simply let myself in. Almost sounds like breaking and entering. What if we both scanned at the same time? I wonder if that counts as syncing up. Oh, I get it! Actually, not really. But it sounds promising. That said, I must warn you. People's minds are not a pleasant place to be. Yeah, and having someone barge into your brain isn't great either. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Dive on in there, my Nargal. Dive? Like jumping into a pool. A big brain pool. Right, just like that. Diving with Nagi, yes. So this is Nagi's Psych. Nagi can enter people's minds and peer into their thoughts and exercise the noise that haunts them. Press the A button near a possessed person to dive inside their mind. Depending on your performance, you can earn multiple rewards so long as your difficulty is set to normal or higher.
Shall I proceed then? Onward I dive!
Onward I dive, oh my gosh! Oh, Miranda did such a good job voicing Nagi. Oh my gosh, her scenes have already been some of the best. And now she's part of the team! Why the hell am I stuck putting up stickers all over the town? Wow, this atmosphere is so cool.
We've got this in the bag.
What was any of this even for?
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going! It's crunch time! No sweat for fret!
Maybe makes me wish I had a job I was proud of, you know.
Huh?
I suddenly feel like all my worries just disappeared. Yeah, forget about this stupid job. I'm out. Trying to treat myself to a nice meal.
Quit?
Huh? I think you dropped something. Litters will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But wait, what do we have here? Trader Ryoji, handyman for hire. What appears to be a flyer advertising his services. What else does it say? No job turned down, no matter the size or complexity. Serious inquiries only. New clients will be vetted. If interested, call via the phone booth by Tower Records. Phone booth's still a thing? I've never even used one. Me neither. Our number can be found by solving the puzzles scattered throughout Shibuya. Question 1. Sinful ramen. Question 2. Backstreet refreshments. Question 3. A hole in the crossing. Question 4. A dog's backside. Question 5. A yellow building's entrance. Question 6. A haven covered in green. End of list. So we have to solve these puzzles to prove ourselves to him, I guess. It strikes me as overly cautious to put some prospective customers through such trials. Seriously, I didn't think it'd be such a pain in the ass just to try to meet him. For real. Well, at least we're getting somewhere thanks to Nagi's sweet mind diving. But man, that was one heck of a trip. Is it always so volatile?
More or less.
It worked though. So this is Nagi's true power. It's a lot different from ours, that's for sure. Morning, Swallow. Hey, you're in Dragon? Busy day yesterday? Yeah, kinda. Dealing with a newcomer. Oh, that's always exciting. Smiley face, I guess. You don't sound too excited though. Special ability is really great, but she's kind of weird. I'm not really sure what to make of her. This is part of that new game you're playing, right? Is your party already full? Can't hurt to keep them on board if we've got room. Plus, special abilities are always good to have. Yeah, maybe you're right. I should give her a chance. Come on then, dude, let's go track down those digits. Right. So, question. What brings you to the UG, boss? Crazy sudden taxi collision? Sudden lung explosion?
I do not know of this UG of which you speak.
Where we are right now, you know, the afterlife?
The afterlife, as in afterlife, as in no longer among the living.
Oh, right.
Yep. Dead. Departed. Kaput.
Pardon?
Even I?
Yep. Apparently we all died somewhere and then got sent here to play this game.
That would explain the unshakable feeling that I've been cast out of humanity. So in other words, I'm dead?
Hey, I get it. It's a lot to take in. I know it sounds crazy, but think about it. We can't communicate with anyone but each other. And I don't feel very alive, so it just makes sense.
Heavens.
I left my life behind and I have nothing to show for it. Save this wretched pin.
Wait, pin? What kind of pin?
A rather nondescript one. It failed to pique my interest until Lord Toonami's voice actor sang its praises. Granted, a few other Straniacs. I am get. Is that the? I guess it's the term for fans. Granted, a few other Straniacs mentioned falling on hard times after picking up pins of their own. But who was I to question his Radiance's commercial endorsement?
Huh, we got the same ones. Do you think they're part of the game? Maybe we can quit if we just throw them away. Oh, giving up so soon? Go on. Pitch him and see what happens. Yeah. Why don't you just tell us? Here's what I will tell you, kid. Those pins you got, special. They're your player IDs. Player IDs? But everyone's had them. These things were all over Shibuya. Nobody even think to put them there in the first place. Normally, we give them out when people die, but if everyone's already got them, it'd save us the work later on. And when they do kick the bucket, they can jump right back into the game. Pretty slick, eh?
Really?
Wow, that's one hell of a marketing campaign. So yous can go ahead and try throwing them away if you want. But yous know what happens when you're forced to quit in the middle of a game, don't you? Your data gets erased. Your data gets corrupted, even erased entirely sometimes.
My worst nightmare. What if you stop bugging out? What if you lose all your powers? You'd be helpless against the hordes of noise. Hypothetically speaking, of course. So what do you say? Gonna throw away the towel and throw away those pins? We'll keep them for now. Yeah, attaboy. I knew you'd make the right choice, kid. Yeah, why, that someone so thoroughly lonesome. Guess we gotta tough it out the whole week. Well, I'm sure you've gotta do better than tough it out. Unless you wanna start stuck playing the game forever, that is. Forever? Since when was that part of the deal? There's no deal, kid. Life ain't fair, and the afterlife sure as hell ain't either. You just gotta suck it up and play the game. You kids are playing the game, aren't ya? Well, you see... Oh, I see, alright, I see everything. But hey, you do what you gotta do to get ahead, right? Can't fault you for that. Wait, seriously? Of course, as long as you try to win points, who am I to judge? Let's just hope you've done enough before it's too late. Sounds like nothing escapes the Reaper's watchful gaze. Well, we got Snorty's approval, so what do you say we finish what we started? Yeah, might as well.
Rindo! Huh? No. This can't be happening!
Am I dead?
Stay with me, buddy!
Look at Rindo!
Rindo!
Great. Another vision. Same one as yesterday, too. Is it supposed to be the future or something? What if it's today?
What? Huh? I was just in the middle of doing quests and trying to figure out this whole sticker thing, and that just showed. Oh, okay. Oh god. Hey, Nagi, I feel bad for asking you to dive again, but do you mind? Oh, and on your order, Lord Rindo. Alright, before we do this, I just want to say thanks. For all the other times too, I know it's not easy. There is nary a need to thank me, Lord Rindo. I am simply repaying a favour. Besides, my recent mental excursions have been far less painful than those past. I don't like the sound of that. Nagi, what have you been through? Doubtless thanks to your company. Well, I'm happy to help. Wow, boss, that was really touching. I almost felt like we were friends or something. I don't believe I was speaking to you. Come on, throw a guy a bone here.
Pardon the intrusion!
Now then, Ryoji, pardon the intrusion.
Yo! Gotta hand it to ya! Now my buddy can finally get back to doing what he does best! You just did good today! Well, see you tomorrow!
Yep, well, see you tomorrow. Hey, not so fast. What about our points?
But... Oh, man! I can't believe you just really fell for it. A textbook swindle.
What?
How vexing.
At first, I was just gonna have a friendly chat, player to player. But then I saw how gullible you were and I couldn't help myself!
So it was all a lie? The points, the privileges, everything?
Yup! A big fat lie! And you fell for it!
Oh man, I knew it was too good to be true.
Seriously?
Oh, what's the matter? You mad, bro? Well, what are you gonna do about it? If it's a fight you're looking for, I'm raring and ready to go.
Give us a break, beef brain. We're beat.
Easy there, fella. Ain't no need to add injury to insult.
Oh my god, it's him?
Day's over and your team's still winning. Give the newbies a break, man.
You Southsiders ain't having any fun, so you won't let us have none either, huh?
Are you two, like, teammates or something?
Afraid not, man. I'm flying solo today. Nice to meet you, though. Koki Karia is the name, and this is our game.
I know better than to make any loud moves with a Reaper around. But I gotta say, there's something strange about those powers of yours. A minute to pick up, a lifetime to perfect. Let's just hope you discs learn to let loose before the week's over. Or before someone else sweeps ya. Well, that's my cue.
Hey, thanks for stepping in back there.
No need to thank me, ma'am. Just doing my reaperly job for once.
So this guy's a reaper too.
Lord Window, today's results are in. The Deep River Society managed to take down the target, but they couldn't unseat the Ruin Bringers from the top spot.
Really grinds my gears that those liars are still winning.
Don't sweat it. Just think of this as a learning opportunity, kid. It's a player world out there. Let your guard down, and someone's liable to swoop in and take a bite. Gotta know who's got your back, and who's just looking to stab it.
You're considerably more forthcoming with advice than the other Reapers.
That's because the other Reapers aren't as tired of seeing the same team on top as I am. Figured I'd lend some fresh faces a hand, shake things up. Maybe even get you kids to ruin the Ruin Bringers. You feel me, man?
I don't know. I feel like you're trying to trick us too, man.
Guilty as charged. Not bad, kid. Sounds like you learned your lesson after all.
Didn't realize we'd be tested so soon.
Well, you better get used to it, kid. Because this is just the beginning. You've got some pretty big shoes to fill here in Shibuya.
Oh?
Yep, we had a player come through once who ended up flipping the entire game right on its head. Man, what a riot that was. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of trouble you stir up. The more trouble, the better, I'd say.
It seems irresponsible of him to encourage us to make mischief.
He's looking for a show, right? Might as well give him what he wants. Yeah, but we've got big shoes to fill.
Yes, that player sounded like quite the living legend.
Dang, a living legend. Like Napoleon or something. He is still living, isn't he?
He hasn't been for several centuries.
Ah, you're right. Must have been thinking of someone else. Napoleon, huh?
You were thinking?
Now that was cold. Surprised Fred knew his name.
I humbly disagree.
Then we agree to disagree. Huh? It's from Swallow. That's so weird. They're still texting me like usual. But how? Frank's the only other person in my contacts. Huh? Wait a second. If we're able to text like this, like when I was back in the RG, does that mean Swallows here in the UG too?
Cookie Karia. Hold on. One. What? What? Real eyes, lies. What? Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, I know what you kids were thinking. This guy's just a wishy-washy pushover. Well, look who's up the creek without a paddle now. How the tides have turned.
Lord Reno, I fear we may be in rather dire straits.
You can row all you want. But you won't go gently down this stream.
Oh. It was him.
The hell? Morning. Sup? What was that just now?
What was what?
Huh? Wait, did you see it too? Maybe? With the guy in the stream. I'm just messing with you, buddy. No idea what you're talking about. Dude, this is serious. chill. It was probably just a bad dream.
A bad dream? Was I sleeping? But that vision I had yesterday didn't come true. Maybe it wasn't the future after all.
I fall asleep standing up all the time, so maybe?
So what did I see just now?
Is anybody out there?
Hey, is that the boss?
Ah, there you are, Lord Rindo.
Hey, Nagi, is everything okay?
Yes, I could not discern if this were reality or some reverie. Thus, I shouted in hopes of receiving some response.
A bold approach.
And I deduced this is indeed the waking world. 'Tis day 5.
Which means we've really got to rack up some points today.
Sure wish we had a shortcut or something. Erasing a lot of noise will only get us so far, you know.
Listen up, Zeptograms.
Mr. Minami.
The Reapers have factored themselves out of the equation today.
Casting a spell or something?
Hopefully, we won't have any trivial variables impeding our progress again. Today, we're taking charge of the game.
How do we do that?
By sabotaging the others, so we can keep the points for ourselves.
But that's cheating.
Perhaps. So you better act fast, before they can put up a fight.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Relax. The arithmetic sequences are already defined. You just have to reach within yourself and rewrite them.
Rewrite them with what?
I'll be checking your answers. And I don't forgive miscalculations.
We're getting graded for this? Wait, are you seriously a teacher? Because you're absent a lot and you never send us out.
Let's just say I'm the exception to the rules. That's all you three need to know. And not a yoctogram more.
10 to the negative 24th power. So that's 0.0000.
That's enough zeros, buddy.
So if you want to be a part of the remainder, then come on.
Well, it appears we've no choice but to heed his radiance's call.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Though his radiance may differ from the Tomonami here in my hand, his unfettered spirit matches the Tomonami in my heart.
Is that a smirk I see, boss?
Sally forth!
And she's off.
So, what are we supposed to be doing today?
I don't know, but I'm super excited to do it. He's the Mina man with a plan, whatever it is. Plus, he's super smart and he always helps us when he's around. So we might as well do what he says, you know?
Yeah, we definitely can't put up much of a fight without him. Let's go. But what about Swallow? Faye might be on one of the other teams. What if we end up fighting each other? It doesn't seem like they're playing the game. Should I ask?
Hey, mission's here. Wonder what we're in for today.
Defeat the single boar made of real gold ore. A pig? One swine has already been set loose upon the city.
Jeez, already?
In addition, the upheaval rule is now in effect. Teams lower in the ranking will earn more points if they succeed.
'Tis our chance to stage a revolution.
Let's see here. So, it looks like the gilded pigs are only worth 1 point.
And the boar made of true gold ore is worth 100.
100?
Multiplied by a factor of 5 for the last place team, meaning 500?
Well, sounds like we're going on a gold rush today. If we bag that big pig, we could actually win.
We could just take down a bunch of tiny ones. They're worth 5 points apiece.
Only for the last place team. We were in second last, meaning each would be 3 points. And if the team beneath us would approach the true gold boar first, our fate would be sealed.
That would be bad.
Then we've got no choice but to bring home the bacon! Golden bacon! Let's go, guys! Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution indeed. Punch the true golden pig. Returning to the past. Return to any previously completed day from the chapters of section of the records menu. Oh, you get to do this as well! And new track, yes. Give it to me. Give this music to me. Oh my gosh. All party members' items and stats will carry over when you visit the past, allowing you to resolve any unfinished quests and complete each day in its entirety. To streamline your experience, press the R button to skip previously viewed cutscenes. Yeah. Alright. We good. It's my toy!
Hey!
Hey, you there! Buongiorno!
Huh? Huh? Hey there, whoever you are. Oh, whew. I wasn't sure if you'd hear me, but perfecto. Perfecto? You three must be players. Wait, don't tell me. Let me guess. There's Measures Tornadoes, right? Nation Tornadoes? Oh, I thought you might be the new Wicked Twisters. Are you with the Reapers then? No, you were Perfecto the first time. I'm super glad I ran into you. Gotta give gracias to fate for bringing us together. Hey. Whoops, let me introduce myself. But you probably already know who I am. Why don't you just go for it anyway? It would have been my pleasure.
Hola.
Mi nombre es Motoy Anaza. That's Spanish for my name is Motoy Anazawa. Anazawa. Didn't know his last name until now. Yeah, sweet. I'm the leader of the Pure Hearts. I'm very sorry for my accent. I have no idea how to voice this guy. Yeah, I think I understand though. Leader of the Pure Hearts, huh?
Dios mío.
Oh, jeez. Getting thrown into this game without any prior warning. Quite a surprise, am I right? Oh, speaking of the game, how goes the missione? You aren't from around here, are you? Haha, don't be fooled by my impeccable pronunciation. I'm as Japanese as curry rice. I just traveled a ton, that's all. I was quite the international sightseer when I was alive. So, you're a professional tourist? I prefer citizen of the world, but yes, there's nothing like taking a deep breath at the airport. And inhaling all the pathogens. Quia Clara, I think you and I will get along smashingly. I cannot fathom engaging with you any further. So, is there anything I can help you with? I'm kind of curious about the other teams. How far along are they? How far along they are? Who they are even? Let's see. There's yours, truly, and then Canon and Fuya, and of course the Ruin Bringers. So there's 4 other teams. Exactamente. As for how they're doing with the mission, I'm afraid even I can't say. So much for helping us. I can say, though, that there's something that seems different about Fuya. Je ne sais quoi. I should mention, he's the leader of the Deep Rivers Society. Those guys. I've got a hunch he's been bidding his time, waiting for the day to come. He knows if his team performs really well today, they can easily escape last place. Which is where you 3 are right now. Oh, but I do not mean that in a bad way. Is there a good way to be in last place? Nagi's little chibi. I'm so sad it's being covered up by my Hylian shield. I'm really sorry for that again. I try to ignore it. What I mean is that you 3 are in last place because you just joined. In other words, your presence is keeping the DRS afloat. But if you gave your all today, I'd say their ship is sunk. Oh, of course, they recognize this, so they're probably going to give it their all too. Guess that means we're the underdogs. Is that what Mr. Minami said when we needed... Is that why Mr. Minami said we needed to cheat to win? That's about all I've heard. Anything else I can do for you? Not that I can think of. You sure? Nothing else your pal Motoy can help you with? I guess it would be nice if you knew a way for us to talk to the people on the street. Oh yeah, it's like they don't even know we're here. Picadero. Unfortunately there isn't much you can do aside from imprinting. Huh? Imprinting? Oh whoops, did I slip back into French? No, I just have no idea what that is. Really? But it's one of the fundamental powers afforded to us. Us being players, that is.
I see.
And what does it allow us to do, pray tell? Well, you take a word that pops into your head. You know, a noun, a verb, an adjective. Spare me this grammatical torture. And then you pop it into someone else's. Give them a sec to process this new info, and voila! You have changed their mind. And that's how you influence the folks in the RG. Sounds a touch more indirect than my own methodology. Yeah, a little less invasive. Well, it's been a blast, but I should probably get back to my team. Hey, thanks for your help. No problem, mi amigo.
Au revoir.
Until we meet again, au revoir. That guy didn't seem very rivalry to me. Me neither.
It may have been a ruse meant to lower our defenses.
True, but it's like he was so fake nice that there was no way it wasn't real, you know? Sort of.
I would concede that the information he provided about imprinting seems valuable. I dare say it might help us expedite our efforts to complete today's mission. Rather foolish of a supposed rival to aid us in our plight.
Yeah, maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. See, I told you so. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go find a test subject for this imprinting. Imprinting new ideas. Rindo and the gang can't communicate directly with folks on the street, but they can use certain keywords to imprint people with their new ideas and influence their behaviour. Scan the people around town to obtain new keywords. A story intermission. I'm feeding them food, and show does not look happy. I'm confused. I'm scared. I don't know whether he dislikes this or likes this a lot, and is trying to hide his reaction. Let's see. Let's place the order.
Man, I am starving! Oh, that really hits the spot!
Was that? I can't tell. I'm so concerned. Look at his face. And of course, Nagi's crunky LED light face will never get old. Rindo's just looking just content and just chill, and then Fred's just there crying. Oh, blessed. Extra, head over to Tower Records for sort of pop-up and close, personal, socially distant meet and greet. Yeah, this game really is set in the modern day. What do you think they do? Wave at each other? Don't ask me.
It is an event held by the Peroxidals, the famously misophobic idol group.
The who?
Pop stars known for their fixation on cleanliness.
So they're a big deal. The 2020 references, oh no!
Quite, considering the sheer amount of merchandise circulating through Shibuya.
Yeah, K-pops and COVID. Wow. Looks like they don't do handshakes. The girls and their fans just bow to each other. You have to mask up and maintain a 2-meter distance if you want to be. This is so modern day. This is so meta. Apparently they still have fancy hand sanitizer and boosters and masks too for ridiculous prices. Sounds right up your alley, dude. What, the masks? Mine's it's a fashion. Thanks for pointing out those pigs, Nagi.
No need for thanks, especially seeing as these were
more fakes. We didn't get a single damn point. Where the hell is this stupid pig? Got another message. True gold boar spotted heading towards Spain Hill. Let's get it. For real this time. We better hurry. What are you chuckling for, sir? What are you chuckling for, me and Ami? Alright. Let's go up here. To Spain Hill. Make haste. Well, look who's washed ashore. Pack of pig poachers. Oh! No way. This is 3 minutes clapping. Let's go. Oh my goodness, this is like a live version of it. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna stop fangirling over the music. This is so good. I must say, I didn't expect you to diverge from the mainstream like that. But we eradicated a form. I don't even know how to voice them. But we erected a formidable dam just in case you floated along into our little tributary, the Deep River Society. Who are you? Don't make me laugh. I'm the one and only Fuya Kawahara. Oh, Kawahara is his last name. Team leader and covert connoisseur. Go on, Rindu, introduce yourself. Me? He pushes him forward. Rindo Kanade. Nary a verb in sight.
Listen up.
Listen, you swaggering sinusoid? You don't belong here, so scram. You would ask us to retreat before we claim our rightful reward? And so they are going after the big pig. Yep, and if you don't, crunch! What'll it be? Oh, Lord Tomonami. Tomonami. You shine more radiantly than ever. Look, I'm not trying to hurt you, but this guy's a different story. And we don't want to stick him on you if we don't have to. So maybe you should just cut your losses and split.
Indeed.
I appreciate the advice. But my comrades and I didn't simply make it this far by going with the flow. It's been upstream swim, but we made it here through sheer grit and determination. Whilst our intel suggests your friend here is indeed quite formidable. That's precisely why we put preparations in place, so as not to get swept away. Oh, we're surrounded. Not just by people, pigs too. All to prevent us from poaching the prized pig. A little float sound won't stop us. If anything, it's given us positional advantage. We'll not allow ourselves to drift away when the going gets tough. If we merely float along wherever the river of life takes us, then we deserve to be trounced by the torrents of downstream waters. We have just as much right to be here as anyone else. We'll fight for that right using the powers given to us. And return to the headwaters of the UG. Rindude, things aren't looking too good. I know exactly what you kids were thinking. You took one look at me and said, this guy's a wishy-washy pushover. I'm right, aren't I? Well, look who's up the creek without a paddle now. Lord Rindo, I fear we may be in rather dire straits. Mr. Minami, a little help? Don't look at me. We're screwed.
Hey, Zeptagram.
You got this, Zeptagram. No, I don't. You can row all you want, but you won't go gently down this stream. Rejoice, comrades, the golden swine is all but ours. There's no way. Char's looking just absolutely content as ever behind them. Oh no. Huh? Wait, I remember this feeling. Does this mean there's a chance I can change things? Okay, if I can stop him from calling in reinforcements and do something about that pack of pigs, then maybe we can turn the tables. Alright, let's go. We've got to avoid those fake pigs and the Deep River Society somehow. Alright, I had to cut that whole section out, but I think we have done enough. Fingers crossed anyway. Hopefully we should not get ambushed this time.
Ah.
Well, look who's washed ashore. A pack of pig poachers. I must say, I didn't expect you to diverge from the mainstream like that. But we eradicated a formidable dam, just in case you floated along into our little tributary. Deep River Society. Alright, it's time you're all going down. Huh? Heh. You talk big for a guy... You talk big for a game... You talk a big game for a guy who's sorely outnumbered. What? Let's just say you shan't be receiving any reinforcements. This can't be...
Hey.
Listen, you swaggering sinusoid. You don't belong here. It's a scram. And if you don't... Crunch! What'll it be? Oh, Tamami. Tamanami. I love a fangirling moment. No, I will not be cowed into submission by you thugs. We have just as much right to be here as anyone else. You may think you've outsmarted me, but these quiet waters run deep. Watch out for the undertow.
An enemy approaches.
Keep it together. Our society won't fall to flotsam like you.
There it is. That's the true gold poker. Alright.
Gold! Gold pig alert!
What inopportune timing.
Great. Better take it out if we want any points today.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Open the floodgates!
What?
To your stations!
Baba Booey.
Oh jeez. What is this lad doing? I did not expect to be fighting Fuya this early on. Okay, I think we just have to not get exploded by those things. And I did exactly what I set out not to do.
After us, the flood! Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Minefield deployed.
I've been hiding up my stream.
Oh god, no.
Pulling out all the stops now!
I am so happy that we also get to hear Chase in the fight because, again, I just fangirl over the music of this game way too much, but this music is amazing, and it just makes me happy hearing it.
Let them overflow us!
Oh,
Do your worst!
oh no.
What will he do next?
What will he do next?
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
I'm not real close to spell me.
Don't forget about me. Stop us now. Let's keep it up.
Let's go! Alright, we are close. You're going down, sir. The wicked twisters are going to come out on top. There is nothing you can do about it.
Keep it up.
Indeed.
Oh, Nagi's voice lines are amazing. I just resonate with her on a personal level. Oh yeah, and if you're expecting to see cool combos in these boss fights, I'd recommend you go somewhere else. I'm literally just playing the game to enjoy the story. Although I have to admit, I do enjoy the combat of this. Like, this is just... I've not... I can't like the original. I've actually been able to kind of win fights and, like... I've gotten the hang of combat a lot easier, but I'm not good at video game combat. Like, at all. Like, despite how much I enjoy video games, I am not good at boss fights or combat. Alright, let's go. Poor Minamoto's back there like, you guys are fun. Drop the beat. I should probably be a lot more cleverer with my combos. I think a lot of people do like that, so like, you charge it in the background. Because I should probably be... If I use Fret or Window and then I charge Nagi in the background. Oh jeez. I wouldn't call that masterfully done, Nagi. But we did it anyway. Time to see the unfortunate score. Yep, rank C.
Learn from our failures.
Oh dear. I mean, hey, money. I need money. I'm poor.
Time for a little quiz. At what rate can I erase a floundering fractal like you? 299,792,458 meters per second.
299. Oh, the speed of light.
So, like, instantly.
I'll give you one last chance to get lost. I
What?
I surrender.
I surrender!
Oh my dude. Oh no.
We worked so hard to stake our claim, and all that work went down the drain! Yikes. I hate to lose too, but
And this is a make or break
falling about?
I
remix.
surmise some other factors contributing to this excessive show of grief.
Come on, sir. The levees have broken. I'm afraid we have no choice but to retreat. I would have come sooner if I could, but I was off searching for our comrades. Many of them have gone MIA. We may be in deep water, but our society will not simply stand and accept our erasure.
Erasure?
We'll rebuild the bulkheads, but for now we must flee.
Oh no.
I suspect his tears were less tied to one emotion and were more the embodiment of a crippling existential crisis.
Maybe he was just upset about that whole erasure thing.
It can't be that bad, can it? It's only a game.
Then you sorely underestimate the pain and suffering that games can bring. Imagine losing hours of grinding to an errant flip of one's finger. I suspect erasure may be even worse.
Huh. Well, I'll take your word for it.
I dare not imagine what would happen were I to lose my maxed out Lord Tomonami. Why, I might simply cease to exist altogether.
Seriously?
I know it's only a game, but the way he was crying back there, it's like he feared for his life. It's those birds again. Hey, today's results are in. The Wicked Twisters managed to complete the mission in record time,
Alright, go us!
with the Ruin Bringers remaining on top.
Wait, what's this next part about a team fight? The Deep River Society was in hot water, and before long, the Wicked Twisters had them all washed up. I mean, they're not wrong.
'Twas a decisive victory.
You said it, boss.
I don't believe I was speaking to you.
Come on, we're on the same team here.
In any case, Lord Rindo, we've avoided finishing in last place. pat on our respective backs is in order.
I guess so. Wait a sec. If Swallow's a player like us, and they're on Fuya's team... Huh! It's Swallow. Whew. Looks like they're okay. Feels just like the way things were back in the RG. Wait a sec. Swallow's way smarter than me. If I've realized we're here in the UG together, they must have realized it too, right? Then why haven't they said anything? Maybe they're still back in the RG after all. Or maybe they're here too but don't want me to know. Swallow. Where the hell are you?
Who are you texting? Huh? Oh, my friend, the one from Fangirl. Wait, how? Aren't they back in the RG?
They are. Or at least that's what I thought.
Suspicious. Also, I am sorry for the weird break in between. My mom came into the room as Fuya was crying, and she was very concerned for him. So, yeah, this poor lad. Oh no.
Hey there.
Shoki, haven't seen you in a while. Well, look what the cat dragged. Look what the cat dragged in. About time you showed your ugly mug. Pretty hard to find you since you're not officially registered to a team. But I knew those losers couldn't help doing that well without a little help. So what's your deal? Can't handle a few unexpected variables in your simultaneous equations. Why is he talking to Shoga? Oh no.
Excuse me?
A few what? In my what? I'll tell you my secrets if you tell me yours. Deal. Is that dissonance noise? Because that's not typing what is going on. Okay, take it easy. Just forget I even asked. What is your deal? I don't know where the hell he came from. That explains why those doofs haven't managed to hang on this long. Now, I just need to find out what he's up to.
You.
Shoka? Are you alright, my dear? I thought I heard someone. Oh, it's you. I'm fine. Nobody here but me. You know, Ayano, this game's about to get very interesting. Is it now? Oh, do tell. Yeah, and then Ayano Kamichi. And then Tanzo Kubo got updated as well.